Powerful quotes by Mother Teresa on kindness and love. If you judge people, you have no time to love them. Not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love. I know God won't give me anything I can't handle. I just wish He didn't trust me so much. Every time you smile at someone, it is an action of love, a gift to that person, a beautiful thing. Kind words can be short and easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless. God doesn't require us to succeed, He only requires that you try. Life simply so others may simply live. Prayer is not asking. Prayer is putting oneself in the hands of God, at His disposition, and listening to His voice in the depth of our hearts. I can do things you cannot, you can do things I cannot, together we can do great things. Be faithful in small things because it is in them that your strength lies. Being unwanted, unloved, and cared for, forgotten by everybody, I think that is a much greater hunger, a much greater poverty than the person who has nothing to eat. Do not think that love, in order to be genuine, has to be extraordinary. What we need is to love without getting tired. Do not wait for leaders, do it alone, person to person. Everybody today seems to be in such a terrible rush, anxious for greater developments and greater riches and so on, so that children have very little time for their parents. Parents have very little time for each other, and in the home begins the disruption of peace of the world. Good works are links that form a chain of love. Inspiring quotes by Mother Teresa on charity. I am a little pencil in the hand of a writing God who is sending a love letter to the world. I am not sure exactly what heaven will be like, but I don't know that when we die and it comes time for God to judge us, He will not ask, "How many good things have you done in your life?" Rather, He will ask, "How much love did you put into what you did?" I do not pray for success, I ask for faithfulness. I have found the paradox that if you love until it hurts, there can be no more hurt, only more love. I think I'm more difficult than critical. I try to give to the poor people for love what the rich could get for money. No, I wouldn't touch a leper for £1,000, yet I willingly cure him for the love of God. I want you to be concerned about your next door neighbor. Do you know your next door neighbor? If we have no peace, it is because we have forgotten that we belong to each other. If you can't feed 100 people, then feed just one. If we want a love message to be heard, it has got to be sent out. To keep a lamp burning, we have to keep putting oil in it. It is a kingly act to assist the fallen. It is easy to love the people far away. It is not always easy to love those close to us. It is easier to give a cup of rice to relieve hunger than to relieve the loneliness and pain of someone unloved in our own home. Bring love into your home, for this is where our love for each other must start. Intense love does not measure, it just gives. It is not the magnitude of our actions, but the amount of love that is put into them that matters. It is a poverty to decide that a child must die so that you may live as you wish. Joy is a net of love by which you can catch souls. More Mother Teresa quotes on giving. Let us always meet each other with smile, for the smile is the beginning of love. Let us not be satisfied with just giving money. Money is not enough, money can be got, but they need your hearts to love them. So, spread your love everywhere you go. Loneliness and the feeling of being unwanted is the most terrible poverty. Let us touch the dying, the poor, the lonely, and the unwanted according to the graces we have received, and let us not be ashamed or slow to do the humble work. Love is a fruit in season at all times, and within reach of every hand. Our life of poverty is as necessary as the work itself. Only in heaven will we see how much we owe to the poor for helping us to love God better because of them. Spread love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier. Uplifting Mother Teresa quotes on peace. Peace begins with a smile. The success of love is in the loving, it is not in the result of loving. Of course, it is natural in love to want the best for the other person, but whether it turns out that way or not does not determine the value of what we have done. There must be a reason why some people can afford to live well. They must have worked for it. I only feel angry when I see waste, when I see people throwing away things that we could use. There is more hunger in the world for love and appreciation in this world than for bread. We need to find God, and He cannot be found in noise and restlessness. God is the friend of silence. See how nature, trees, flowers, grass, grows in silence. See the stars, the moon and the sun, how they move in silence. We need silence to be able to touch souls. We ourselves feel that what we are doing is just a drop in the ocean. But the ocean would be less because of that missing drop. Quotes by Mother Teresa on joy. Joy is prayer, joy is strength, joy is love, joy is a net of love by which you can catch souls. One of the greatest diseases is to be nobody to anybody. Please choose the way of peace. In the short term there may be winners and losers in this war that we all dread, but that never can or never will justify the suffering, pain and loss of life your weapons will cause. I have never been in a war before, but I have seen famine and death. I was asking myself, what do they feel when they do this? I don't understand it. They are all children of God. Why do they do it? I don't understand. Even the rich are hungry for love, for being cared for being wanted, for having someone to call their own. We fear the future because we are wasting today.
Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe for more inspirational video.